Good morning in Mexico City.
There is a lot going on here. Check out this guy. This is the Metropolitan Cathedral. These red bricks here are actually taken from Aztec temples. They were broken down at the time of the conquistadors, and now they're used here. Recently, a statue fell down from the top. It was the Statue of Hope 4 years ago due to an earthquake. So rather sad. This is the Plaza of Santo Domingo. This is where you can get all your fake documents. Anything you want. Birth certificates, licenses. This is where you can find someone if you start asking around.
Yum yum in my tum-tum very soon. They're standing in line to get this.
Street quesadillas are supposed to be really good here. It's a very popular place.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
Wow, this statue by Dali is literally here outside on exhibition for 4 months. Beautiful old restaurant here at the heart of Mexico City. So classy. Real poinsettias. Main courses for just $7. Holy crap. All these people just waiting to cross the street.
It's Chinatown, Mexico City. Look at these colorful balgons.
Wow. Oh, that looks good. Ooh, fresh on the grill.
That is a lot.
Lemon and salt?
Sí.
And the michelada born here.
Yeah.
In the pito. It's no with vodka. Beer.
Because my muy picante. Not soy sauce, like salsa.
Very colorful.
Lan's got her very own michelada with gummy bears.
Cheers.
Cheers. Lan just stirred the beer. Well done, Lan.
Wow, so you're not supposed to stir the beer?
No, you don't usually stir
Oh,
beer.
damn.
Good rule of thumb. That looks gourmet. Stolen but authentic.
Yeah, I think I have that one.
Cucaracha. Fried scorpion.
Escorpión. No, alacrán.
Lacran.
Try it. It's lo venden a taco, no? En un taco, ¿no?
Tengo chinche.
Oh, wait,
It comes from the agave.
How's this one look?
it's fried?
It's dried.
Dry.
Está seco.
Okay,
Let's try this out.
here we go. Just go in all the way. Well,
It's not, it's crunchy.
tastes like kind of like chips or something.
Yeah, dry. It's not bad.
Deep fried ramen hot dog. It's the saint of death, Santa Muerte. It's the only saint with a skull for the head. Look, people are leaving cigarettes and beer as offerings to Santa Muerte. People who are in tough situations come here to pray for a miracle to help them. Sometimes they're praying for the death of their enemies. But
Wow. To me, it's not too right here. Yeah, I will rock, but I'm not afraid to happen this again. I mean, it's part of my life because I come here fighting and to have more money.
Looks amazing.
this is with cactus leaves.
She's selling cigarettes and as well as pancakes.
I
Tight
work
squeeze
with
with the
this
car.
company.
This is huge. Watches everywhere. So cool. Yeah, that's a calidad.
Anything you want is here. Pork skin, it's pork skin. It's a pork skin.
Pork skin.
Oh no, it's 40.
Not as cool as the watches. Get them as far as the eye can see. Hanging them high. And what unique Bacardi and Smirnoff tamarind flavor and chili mango. Cheers! Dancing in the streets. Why not? Sunday afternoon. By mid-afternoon, people were dancing in clubs made out of makeshift tents built all over the streets.
Remember, we are colonized by the Spaniards.
Church of San Francisco. We're inside Tepido. It's quite big and long. We're here in Teotihuacan, which means coyotes. Look at this place. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Here's the Christmas tree. There is There's a skull in the center of the Christmas tree. What is this?
In this store, we made the original rings for the movie Romeo and Juliet.
Wow.
That's why we have a photo of Rafa, the designer. You already know that? With Leo, because he was filming the movie while he made the rings.
How many years have you been doing this?
Oh, only 60 years.
This whole process took less than 2 minutes.
Sí, una azteca.
el sol reflejando.
Sí.
Wow.
Ready.
Wow, beautiful.
And then we made that replica of the necklace from the Titanic movie.
The heart of the ocean.
You made the...
It's beautiful. Quite heavy. We should totally buy this.
Alright, first chance I get. Homemade mezcals for sale? And they put some weird things in here. Look at this.
Sal de chapulín.
They're bugs. This is ground up into salt.
Yeah.
You don't have to put it in alcohol. You can put it in anything you want to.
En la fruta.
It's a scorpion
Inside
in
the alcohol. And tarantula, it's only half. It's only half. All the cop cars we've seen in Mexico City are Dodge Chargers. Well financed, we suppose. This is the Pyramid of the Sun, the largest pyramid here in Teotihuacan. The other pyramids were mountains that had religious purposes, and over time they were made bigger and bigger as the wealth of the empire grew. But this one was a single construction that all happened at once. And it's really huge. It has much smaller rocks than the pyramids in Egypt, but it has the same diameter. There are 3 huge pyramid bases here. This is actually arranged in the orientation of Orion's belt, the star constellation, and apparently it's the same exact orientation as the pyramids in Egypt. Nope, sorry, they're just kind of similar, as this photo clearly indicates. This is an old rumor that was since debunked. Just goes to show you that someone who claims to be an expert, in this case a tour guide looking for tips, can easily sway your opinion if you don't have access to good information at the time. Be careful about your sources, people. Pyramid of the Moon, second largest. The backside of the pyramid is still covered in grass. I wonder when the Aztecs discovered it. Was it also just a grass-covered mound? This is the image of the Virgin of Guadalupe. Here's the new church completed in 1970, and the old basilica that is in fact tilted today. They had to switch churches because it's structurally unstable.
This is the real picture, the real paint about Juan Diego. 500 years ago.
Here at the Casa de Toño, a classic Mexican fast food joint, really good pozole with soup that's almost like kind of taco and other things mixed together. Big corn and pork.
And very flavorful broth.
Yeah, and check this out. They have dispensable guacamole. There's some cool teamwork. Looks like the entire neighborhood's helping clean the streets.
Awesome.
Wow, this weird Frankenstein Back to the Future looking train initially ran on steam until 1946. And then apparently it was modified to run on diesel. So that means the entire drive shaft was shifted to the right side of the train. All these cogs on the outside are because of the modification. Pictures of 43 disappeared students. More than 3,000 coal mine workers have died in Mexico. This is a monument to 65 who died in a mine collapse in 2006. Come on, let's go around the statue. Around the whole statue, she says. Get the entire city, she says. We're getting the whole city. Mexico City has a stigma of being a dangerous place, and in some areas that's true, but it needs to be remembered that cities like Houston, Philadelphia, New Orleans, places like the Bahamas, other countries that are commonly visited are actually more dangerous, more murders per capita. This is a beautiful and clean city, and it gets a bad rep. Here at the Sumaya Free Contemporary Art Museum here in Polanco. This is one of the original Rodins. Dante's Inferno, 7 Levels of Hell, featuring the Thinker, once again. Look at this one by Diego Rivera. You can actually see the front and the back of the mural. Mexico City has no shortage of super modern and fancy malls. There it is. It's Colonel Santa. Apparently, Christmas and KFC is a big thing in a lot of places around the world. Santa. It's snowing in the mall. Bubbles. All the Christmas trees in Mexico City have corporate sponsorship. The slide to get to the toy store. Look at these two $200 bills. Our buddy Matt here was given a fake 200 for breakfast. This is a piece of computer paper printout. Look, you can see the lines. But who would think of that, right? Like, who would bother to look closely at a $200 bill, which is worth only $10 US? Here we are in the house of Frida Kahlo. A very big house.
Hey, friend. Knock, knock. Are you in there, birdie? Oh, I just heard something. And it's from your family.
So, generation to generation. Todavía trabaja. Still works. A little off tune, but reminiscent of another age.
We literally just bargained for a mariachi band to play.
We just bargained for half the song for half the price.
That's so funny.
I think we might get half the number of players. There he is.
Dom is about to drink this thing. How are you feeling?
Fantastic. All right.
Yo, 뭐래봐? Bye bye, yo! Yo!